it didn't materialize that long. Okay, but the Luneta group still flourish. We have at least 16 to be, but some of the members have left the Philippines, but at least there's more than 16 Freethinking group in Luneta. And then there is the group from Makati, which now evolved into the secular humanism Philippines. So that's the history, a little bit of history of Freethought and the Grassroots here in the Philippines. Thank you very much. Okay, so
the floor is now open for questions, comments, and just a discussion. So anybody with questions or comments? Yes, Dr.
Just a comment on your first lecture, because I work in an entirely different area in reproductive health and rights. And my organization works with urban poor slum communities, organizing them around reproductive health and women's rights. And I think our formula may not be the only one, is that with the poor, this organizing method that we're using really won't work. It has to be offline because people don't have it. But there are clearly proven ways of organizing people, and we have been in our communities for a long time. We've done education classes, and a lot of free thinking has to go on in communities if they're advocating for reproductive health and rights. Have to be sure, So, for example, a lot of our women in communities are the backbone of that fill the galleries in the Congress now to oppose the very strong church-backed galleries. And they go there, they know what the issue is, they know what they're fighting for, they know the data and the effect of their lives and of reproductive health. So I think maybe we just have to look at other ways of doing organizing if we want to spread Freethought to various sectors.
Thank you very much.
Awela?
I just want to add also that there are also different kinds of practical free-thinking done on the grassroots. What we do, I'm a cultural performer and cultural activist as well. So what do we do is create workshops, and we promote this kind of free thinking, and through this workshop we incorporate this kind of thinking, and then afterwards they also gather for some theater performances as well as different composition of music, dance, and other kind of performing arts like visual arts. So I think this could be also do in your different communities as well, because when we say grassroots, it doesn't really mean that the people who are working on it are just the poor people. So students also come across this poor communities to build this kind of rapport with this poor community to establish this kind of thinking that we have.
Okay, let me just add now. When we say grassroots, we're talking about people who are, when Miss Sylvia said that they don't have any access to the internet, they don't have any access to books, they don't have any access to broadsheets, just tabloids. But I also worked 10 years in an NGO in Negros Occidental, so I really know how to go down to the lowest level. But what I find is, in the lowest level, not every people are just praying for, miracles or God. There are people there who are also thinking. That's why I'm not making an activist statement here, but that's why majority of the members of the Communist Party are from the grassroots level. What I'm saying is this: Filipino in the grassroots also think, but the problem is we need this thinking to be tapped. No one is doing this and to tell you the truth, the church, I'm not attacking the church, but The church is making their leap to do this. And no one in the other side is doing this as well. So that's our problem, the grassroots level. Yes, I think there's a question.
Hi, I'm Sass. I think the problem with going to the grassroots, if one may call it a problem, is that the role religion or any dogma play in the lives of the people, not just poor people, but in every one of us. And that is its effective function in our lives, in which people would like to believe what they want to believe, especially if they believe an invisible flying spaghetti monster, or whatever you may call it, because it gives them hope. And for poor people, majority of the poor people, all they have in their lives is hope. Now, how can you go there and tell them that the hope that you have right now will not save you, even though, obviously, in their day-to-day lives, it's saving them from the lack of, from plunging into deep hopelessness. Because, as I see it, sometimes rethinking can be a luxury.
So, I'll just answer the question. Freethought is not, we are not giving freethought as a alternative to hope. Okay? What we are putting here is alternative to think. Maybe you guys watch 24 now. Maybe you know Jack Bauer. But here's here's the catch. Religion will give you solution based on an afterlife or a promise of a salvation. We as freethinkers are offering solution that we can think and do action in real time. That's the difference. If we're going to give these poor people hope, okay, that's good. But a friend of mine once said, hope is for the hopeless. You are relying in hope that will never come. That's the problem. The problem is that from our side, no one is doing anything to tell them that there is an alternative from hope, from the supernatural. We're giving them the hope based on reality, on what's going on the natural scenario. That is what we are offering as free thinkers. Yes.
I think, who's the moderator? Dalawa lang. Yes. Meron ka sa isa. Then, baka tayong mag-usap sa
No, it's just a follow-up. And this is my follow-up. I think I would like to give a more concrete example. Let's take El Shaddai, or let's take the organization of Brother Eddie Villanueva. Or let's take Brother Eddie Villanueva when he ran for president. A lot of people, I'm not saying that I'm for Brother Eddie Villanueva, a lot of people go to these people because they see something. Now, as free, they see something, not just because, let's call it hope, let's call it whatever, but they inspire them. These people inspire them, and we cannot deny that fact. Now, I think what I would like to get to is, how can you go there and serve as an inspiring agent rather than an influencing agent? Because we're talking about free thinking. How can we go there not to be as another cage, but as an inspiring key for them to get out of the cage?
Since I was once a part of JIL, so I know the issue and I know how they do it. But here's the fact. If you watch 700 Club, can I mention a name, a religious show? But if you watch a Christian show, you always see that these people attract people by using testimonies and let's say, I was once a drug addict and now I am a rich man thanks to Jesus Christ, hallelujah. So that's it, that's the marketing strategy. We are going to use the same strategy, it's just a marketing. For example, I am poor, but I'm here with you, right? So I myself is a object of inspiration to other people who wanted to be called a free thinker, who want to